I think as a person who's working in FP&A every day, I want to be able to break my business down and see a P&L or a profit by not only the product, but the channel as well, and where those intersect. So one of the things that's great about this view that you all have developed is it enables to cut the business any way. And through my experience working with you at Under Armour and previously without your system at Black & Decker, I can tell you that this tool allows me to go even a step further. So you can go product, you can go channel, and then you can go specific colors. You could even go down to a size, I suppose. The data is available. For instance, I remember Richard saying that when we looked at the T, for instance, at Under Armour, certain colors were completely unprofitable, other colors were profitable, right? So then you start talking about SKU rationalization. So again, this NLP view that you have breaks everything down into a level of detail that you're just not going to see coming out of a standard general ledger report. In addition, once you have all this information, it's really about what can you do to generate more profitability, right? So if you're looking, let's say you're looking at a cut by product and you see that certain products cause you to incur air freight. You need to wind up flying them over from the Far East to get them to distribution here in the US. That's a drain on your profitability. So the question then becomes, what do you do about that? How do you change suppliers such that you don't have to incur that kind of air freight? That's a type of insight that could come out of this. When you're talking about a channel view, right? Is there a certain margin agreement you have with a certain customer? We guarantee you a minimum margin. And if that margin isn't achieved on the shelf at retail, we then wind up covering the rest of it, as a wholesaler. That also is a drain on profitability. So I remember specifically having that situation at one of my customers and taking that information away and negotiating out of that arrangement and making other concessions that wound up being profit enhancing for my company. So these are all the types of things that you can really get into with this level of information.